Hey guys, this is Measures of Spread Part 2. I showed you how to find the measures of spread when you have an odd number of pieces of data. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got an even number of pieces of data. I'm going to fly through this fast just so you can see the difference, and always check back to Part 1 if you're needing help with the main parts that we've already covered. Okay. All right, we're going to try to find the range first. Okay. Range is always now once again, this is already in order from least to greatest. If your data is not in order from least to greatest, you need to do that first. After that, we can find the range, okay? That means my largest number minus my smallest number, okay? That means 56 minus 4, all right, is 52. So my range is 52. Now I'm looking for my median, my middle number. So here we go, all right? Got one on this side. Got one on this side. Here, 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 here. Uh-oh, I've got two numbers in the middle, all right? That's not a problem. I'm still looking for the middle, and I know what's between 18 and 20. It's 19, okay? So my median is 19. Now, if I didn't know if these were really weird numbers, I could find the average. I could add them up and divide by 2. If I add 18 plus 20, get an answer, and divide by 2, that answer is 19, okay? So I'm just taking the shortcut of knowing what's between there, all right? So there's my range, there's my median, okay? All right, so now that I've broken this thing into two pieces, this side and this side, now I'm looking for quartile 1 and quartile 3, okay? Quartile 1 is the middle of the lower side of the data, okay? Two numbers here, two numbers here. Quartile 1 is going to be right there. Okay? So, again, I could add those up and divide them by 2, but I know what's between 15 and 16. Excuse me, 15 and 17. It is 16. So Q1, quartile 1 is 16. Same thing on this side. 4 numbers on this side. I'm trying to get to the middle. Q3 is the middle of the upper half of data. That's Q3. I know what's halfway between 21 and 23. It's 22, okay? And so this is just how it works when you have an even number in your data set, as opposed to when we did this one a minute ago. This one had an odd number, and so it pointed right to the median. It pointed right to the quartile 1, and it pointed right to quartile 3, okay? So this one does not. You've got to kind of go in there and figure it out, okay? All right, now that I've got those things, I can figure out the rest. The inner quartile range is, you take quartile 3, which is 22, and you subtract 16, which will be, I'm going to think about this way too much here, 6. So that's my inner quartile range. Once I've got that, I can take 6 times 1.5 to see what my outliers are. Maybe easier for you to do it this way, okay? 6 times 1.5 is actually 9. So I'm going to go and I'm going to look at this and say, all right, my inner quartile range was 6, okay? Basically what I'm saying is that's from here to here, which is really from 16 to 22, because that's what that is right there. This would be 16. This would be 22, okay? So from there to there, if I subtract 9 from 16, which is what I'm going to do first, go over here and say 16 minus 9 would obviously be 7. So if I've got a number in my original set of values less than 7, it's an outlier. And what do you know? I do have a number less than 7. It's 4, okay? So if I'm looking for outliers this time, I do have one. 4 is 1. But I've also got to set up an addition problem for my other quartile, quartile 3. Quartile 3 was 22. So now I'm going to add 9 to that, which is 31. And if I have a number in my original data set larger than 31, that's an outlier also, which I do, okay? 56 is obviously larger than 31. So I've got another outlier. I've got 56, okay? So these strategies work if you have an odd number or an even number in your data set. Pause this video as much as you need to. Go back and watch it. We've worked on this in class. You've got these 2 videos. Everybody knows how to access my YouTube channel. There's no excuses to not be able to finish your homework tonight. So do a good job with it, and we'll talk about it in class tomorrow. Thank you.